let's turn this mess into this smoothness using Adobe Premiere Pro. We all know how to shoot a hyperlapse, right? I have made so many videos about how to do that, but here's a quick refresher. You need yourself a path to follow, a subject to shoot, and an anchor point on that subject to capture. Keep your camera level, settings on manual, shoot a bunch of photos, at least ideally 100 pics, and then go home and open up your computer and open up Premiere Pro. File, import your sequence, but make sure that you enable the single setting here at the bottom of the screen. Show options there, enable that image sequence so that Premiere Pro imports your image sequence as a sequence. What a surprise. Right click on that and create a new sequence from that clip that adapts or adopts the frame rate, aspect ratio and resolution, etc. of the sequence that we're working in. Go to the Effects tab, look up Warp Stabilizer, drag that on there, and let that run for a bit. I'm going to speed it up here, but in the meantime, make sure you are set to smooth motion. My paid time-lapse course talks about all the other options, and set your smoothness to something like 10%, and I'll show you what you can do after this if it's not good enough. But let that run and have a look at whether that's good enough. If you're a pro at shooting hyperlapses like I am, or if you've done it enough, you will find that often this does the trick. But if you need to stabilize it again, you can't just add another warp stabilizer in that, because you can't have those two effects at the same time. So you're gonna nest that clip in your timeline, hit OK there, and guess what? You're gonna apply the effect again. Super simple. Set it to smooth motion, set your smoothness to 10, let that analyze, and before you know it, you've got yourself a very lovely hyperlapse that you can then export, just to show you how quickly you can do this in Premiere Pro. And why are we in Premiere Pro and not in After Effects? Well, because someone asked me how to do this in Premiere Pro, and I realized I don't have that yet on this channel. So, fresh content for y'all. But yeah, it really is just super simple. Here I'm doing it again, but slightly sped up, before and after. Pretty impressive results. It's still such a fun technique to do. That being said, I also have some 360 hyperlapse techniques to show you now that I've properly trained myself in how to do 360 video hyperlapses. You can edit them in some apps. But here's again a before and after, side by side, front to back and back to front. Not a bad result, is it? Thanks for watching. Bye bye.